Allô mes amis. Okay, so it is time for O Town with Madame. Today we're actually going to read two stories. One is going to be with me and one is going to be with my twin sister. She's recording herself reading a story for you guys and sending it to me all the way from Ontario, which is pretty cool. We figured that we would do two stories for you today just because there's no school tomorrow or on Monday. And so today we're actually going to read a story that is a really amazing book. It's about a girl called May and how she makes the best of her situation. And so I know that right now everyone is feeling that this isn't really the best situation, but I am encouraging you to find the best and positives in everything. Right now, you are getting tons of family time and you are having time to enjoy the things that sometimes you might not necessarily have the time to enjoy, and you're taking time for you. And that is really amazing. And I mean, Madame's cooking. I don't know how to cook. I'm taking the time to cook, and I'm reading books that I love, and that is why I'm encouraging you to see the good parts, the positives in this quarantine time. So today we're going to read a book called Florette. Okay, it is in English, but I think you will enjoy it. When May's family moved to the city, May wanted to bring her garden with her. Her mother said she could make a new garden, but there was no room among the crowded buildings for apple trees and daffodils. Instead of winding paths and leafy hiding spots, all May found was a cranky cat. And boxes. Lots of boxes. May missed playing with her friends, listening to the birds in the apple trees, and gathering things for her treasure jar. She longed to chase butterflies in the wavy grass, so she drew her own butterflies. But the rain washed them away. She set up a picnic. But the apple tree fell over and the daisies went missing. So if you look really closely, she drew her apple tree on her boxes. May was so tired of those boxes. Down below, people moved like ants, winding through the streets. Beyond them, May spied an open space, a space with trees and a swing. When May's mother was ready to go out, May ran downstairs and led the way on a new path. Sorry, Madame was reading ahead there. Don't have my glasses today. She turned the corner and walked over a bridge, between the buildings, under the lampposts, until she came to a park. A park filled with tiny stones and empty chairs. I'm just going to move this down. There we go. May drew a daisy in the pebbles. She listened to the hum of the city and the rustle of a tiny bird, an apple tree bird. The bird took flight and May quickly followed, only to see it disappear. Into a leafy forest. Now if you look, the forest name is Florette. But the forest was closed. May waited and waited, and the bird did not come out. May stared at the entrance for a very long time. Then she noticed a small green sprout peeking through a gap. Let me show you. There you go. It was a piece of the forest. May walked around the corner. She hopped over tiny stones and past empty chairs. She weaved through the streets under lampposts. And back over the bridge. At home, May held her new treasure up to the light. On the windowsill was her jar, her treasure jar. It was a small jar with just enough space for a plant to grow. In May's garden. And there you go. So May made the very best of her situation. And even though she wasn't as happy about it. Oh, sorry about that. Just wait.
If anybody has one of the tall stools from the front foyer, tall tables, could you please return it back to the office area, please? That's a tall stool for the tall tables from the front foyer. Thank you.
All right, I bet you that made you feel like you were at school. We just got interrupted by an announcement. That's awesome. But anyways, this book is to show you that even though she didn't think her situation was ideal and there was no green space around her, just like how you guys don't think it's ideal that you're not at school. I know you all miss school. You can make the best of it. So I have a little goal for you. I want you to go outside or do something fun. I want you to do something that you love. And I want you to go spread joy. I want you to go draw on your front walkway or your driveway and draw fun pictures and write happy messages. I want you to go do that to someone else's driveway, maybe a friend's. I want you to write a note to a friend and go drop it off on their doorstep. I want you to go play a game with your siblings in your backyard. Anything that you can do to make you happy. Remember that even though this time is a little bit hard on all of us, there is something good to be found in every single day. And I want you to remember that you are amazing and that I love you so much. Remember that I'm always here for you. And yeah, that's all I've got for you right now. Bonne journée, mes amis, et je vous aime.